Welcome back. Sometimes we all need a bit of space, but probably not as much space as Robin Davidson.
Now, the movie Tracks is based on a fabulous book. It's a true story by the same name, published in 1980. And Weekend Sunrise movie man Jabba is here to chat us through it. I absolutely loved the book. I don't know whether you've read it, but it's got a lot to live up to. Is it good?
Well, I love a film based on a true story, mine, and this one, of course, true story of Robin Davidson. She trekked 1,700 miles across the Australian desert back in 1977 with just 4 camels and her faithful dog Diggity for company. The big question, why? Why did she do it? Why would you do something like this? To this day, she's never revealed the reason she's done it. And
really?
The film is really a work of art because...
Well, Albie Mangles never said why he did it either.
Cut off denim shorts, I think that was his... He was hoping to showcase that as a fashion item. I think Robin's thing here, played by Mia Wasikowski, I can never say her name right. Is that the right pronunciation?
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Yeah, the film guru that can't mention the actress's names right. She's phenomenal as Robin Davidson. Adam Driver, who of course is going to play a Darth Vader-esque villain in the upcoming Star Wars. He's fantastic as Rick Smolan, the National Geographic photographer, reluctantly part of this trek. He turns up every 4 weeks or so to document her, and the Nat Geo story is the only way that she could finance the trek. So she reluctantly allowed that to happen. At the end of the trek, the article was published, received so much feedback that she released a book, which you've read, Mon. But as I say, the film doesn't really... It leaves it open to interpretation about why someone would walk 1,700 miles across the desert. Let's take a look at Tracks.
And so I'm writing to you in the hope that your magazine will sponsor my trip. I believe National Geographic to be of the highest international repute. The trip will take me through some of the most beautiful and barren country the desert can show. I'm enclosing a map of my proposed route from Alice Springs to Ayers Rock, then on through the Western Desert to the Indian Ocean. I have 3 camels and 1 small calf, trained and ready to go. They are perfectly reliable beasts. Their names are Dookie, Bob, Sally, and baby Goliath. I am well aware of the hardship I will be facing, and the first to admit I am remarkably unqualified for such a hazardous undertaking. But this is precisely the point of my journey. I'd like to think an ordinary person is capable of anything. I look forward to hearing from you in the near future. Yours faithfully, Robin Davidson.
Look, it's a pretty gentle film, but an absolute must-see, particularly, I think, for all Australians to get an experience of the outback. 4 stars for Tracks. It's in cinemas now. And there's a connection with our second film this week. Robin Davidson trekked 1,700 miles across the desert. Robert Redford, our man, the only cast member in our second film, All Is Lost, is 1,700 miles off the Sumatran coast.
Oh, yeah?
When he wakes up to discover this. Let's take a quick look at All Is Lost.
Yeah, look, at his age, it's not uncommon to wake up with a slightly damp bed, but
that's true,
horrific.
yeah, all the way up to your knees, though. 4 stars. Robert Redford is sensational. JC Chandra wrote and directed this. He gave us Margin Call a couple of years ago about the mortgage crisis. A must-see. 2 must-see films this week.
Right.
Make sure you check them out.
And no dialogue in the second
I think
one.
7 words are spoken.
Really?
Yeah.
No
Isn't
way.
that incredible?
Incredible.
And unlike Lone Survivor, where you kind of know the ending, All Is Lost. Who knows whether he makes it? Go see it.
Thanks, Jabba.
Thanks, guys.
Redford could have found someone else to work with, though, don't they?
Anyone would like to work with him. You know, he had a
He
sore
likes the
throat.
glory.
More of Weekend Sunrise is coming up right after the break. Stay with us.